Welcome back to Auto Street, the channel where we dive deep into the world of performance, design, and the future of mobility. Today we're talking about a car that's already creating ripples in the automotive world before it's even touched the road, the Ferrari EV Supercar 2026. Yes, you heard that right. Ferrari is entering the electric era, and this is not just another EV, it's a statement, a promise, and potentially a new chapter in the story of one of the most legendary car makers on the planet. Now, Ferrari has always been a brand built around passion, sound, and emotion. For decades, their identity has been tied to high-revving V8s, glorious V12s, and that unmistakable soundtrack that could make a grown man weak at the knees. So the idea of Ferrari making a fully electric supercar was almost unthinkable 10 years ago. But the world is changing. Regulations are tightening, technology is evolving, and Ferrari knows that staying relevant in the 2020s and beyond means they can't ignore electrification. And so, the Ferrari EV Supercar 2026 is born. From the outside, this car looks unmistakably Ferrari. The design team hasn't abandoned their heritage, and that's immediately clear. It's sleek, sculpted, and dripping with aerodynamic efficiency. The nose is sharp and low, with air channels cut precisely into the bodywork, guiding air not only for downforce but also to cool the electric motors and battery pack hidden beneath. Ferrari says they've worked tirelessly to make sure this car doesn't just cut through the air but glides like a blade. Even without an exhaust note, this car has presence. You know it's a Ferrari before you even spot the badge. And let's talk performance, because that's the first thing anyone asks when they hear about an electric Ferrari. Reports suggest the car will pack around 1,000 horsepower, delivered instantly through advanced electric motors, most likely one on each axle, giving it all-wheel drive. The acceleration numbers being whispered around are nothing short of mind-blowing. 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. Top speed north of 210 miles per hour. These are not just competitive numbers, these are world-beating figures. Ferrari isn't here to simply participate in the EV race. They're here to dominate it. But Ferrari knows that raw numbers alone aren't enough. Anyone can build an EV with crazy acceleration, just look at Tesla or Rimac. What makes a Ferrari different is the way it feels. And this is where the magic of Maranello comes in. The engineers have been focusing heavily on weight distribution, steering feel, chassis tuning, and driving dynamics. Their challenge has been to ensure this car still drives like a Ferrari, with that razor-sharp connection between driver and machine. To achieve this, they've developed a brand new platform from the ground up, one designed specifically for electric performance rather than retrofitting an existing gas-powered chassis. This allows them to mount the battery in a way that maintains Ferrari's signature balance and agility. One of the most fascinating aspects is the sound. Ferrari has openly admitted that the biggest challenge with going electric is losing that emotional soundtrack. But they're not planning to go silent. Instead, the EV Supercar 2026 will feature an acoustic experience developed to enhance the natural sounds of the electric motors. Think of it not as artificial noise, but as a carefully tuned symphony of whirs, hums, and tones that rise and fall with your driving. They want you to feel that same spine-tingling excitement you'd get from a V12, just in a new, futuristic way. Inside the cabin, Ferrari hasn't forgotten that this is a driver's car first and foremost. Expect a cockpit that's minimalist but highly functional, with the driver surrounded by advanced digital displays that deliver real-time performance data. However, don't expect it to feel like a spaceship. Ferrari isn't chasing gimmicks. They're keeping the focus on the driver. The materials will be pure luxury, hand-stitched leather, carbon fiber, and Alcantara, combined with cutting-edge interfaces. Every surface, every button, every digital element will remind you that you're in something extraordinary. Now let's talk about the competition, because Ferrari isn't stepping into an empty market. Rimac already has the Nevera, Tesla has the Roadster on the horizon, and Lotus has the Aviga. Each of those cars pushes the boundaries of electric performance. But Ferrari brings something none of them can replicate: decades of racing heritage, Formula One expertise, and a brand that is synonymous with passion. When Ferrari enters a new arena, they don't play catch-up, they redefine the standard. And that's exactly what they're aiming to do here. Battery technology will be another key talking point. Ferrari has been secretive, but insiders suggest this car will feature advanced solid-state or next-gen lithium-ion packs, designed for both range and repeatable performance. Expect somewhere around 300 miles on a charge, though range has never been Ferrari's top priority. Charging speed, however, will matter. The car is expected to feature ultra-fast charging capability, potentially adding hundreds of miles in under 20 minutes. That means more time driving and less time waiting. Of course, exclusivity will play a role. Don't expect to see one of these in every city. Production numbers will be limited, price tags will soar, and only a select group of enthusiasts and collectors will get their hands on them. But that scarcity is part of the allure. Ferrari is making this car not just as a machine, but as a statement of what's possible when tradition and innovation collide. So what does the Ferrari EV Supercar 2026 really mean? It's more than just an electric car. It's a declaration that even in a silent future, passion doesn't have to die. Performance doesn't have to fade. The soul of driving can survive, evolve, and maybe even thrive in a new way. If any brand can pull this off, it's Ferrari. And as we stand on the edge of this new era, one thing is clear: the future might not roar like a V12, but if Ferrari has its way, it will still take your breath away. This has been Auto Street. Let us know in the comments, what do you think of Ferrari going fully electric? Are you excited for the EV Supercar 2026, or do you think Ferrari should stick to their screaming combustion engines? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss more deep dives into the cars that shape our world. Until next time, keep your eyes on the road and your heart in the fast lane.